So got to the top of the hill to tell us all about this beast, this behemoth.
This massive beast, yes. This is Bold Cycles. It's the brand new Unplugged.
And they're a Swiss brand, right?
Swiss brands, yeah. So they live very close to DT Swiss.
Yep.
So same sort of area.
Yeah. Looks like you've lost a shock, mate.
Yes, that's the thing about Bold. It's kind of like their USP. So it's a completely integrated rear shock system. So very different. We've had loads of people sort of stop and go, "Where is the shock?"
Yeah.
So basically, it's inside the frame here.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's I actually rode one a few years ago at this event, the Eurobike Media Days. The previous model, which was the Linkin, I believe. And
that's right.
This is the Unplugged, yeah.
The Unplugged, yes, the difficult second album. So. Yes.
So the one I rode, like from what I remember, it was a pretty short bike, wheelbase was pretty short, pretty kind of traditional conservative geometry. Suspension wasn't the strong point either. It was pretty harsh, wasn't very sensitive, wasn't a lot of grip with that bike. So what's changed on this new one? It looks massive now.
Yeah, it's completely like sort of gone to about as modern a geometry and modern sort of measurements. It's long, it's slack, but the best thing about it is it's completely adjustable.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So you've got several different ways you can adjust this bike. The chainstay length can be adjusted to 4 different settings.
Oh, that's really good.
So there's 2 little chips in the rear dropout, sort of, or the rear linkage.
Yeah.
You can flip them over to get 2 different, or it ships with another 2 as well, so you can change that to 4 different measurements.
So basically, you can tune your weight balance between the wheels. If you buy a large like this, which is really long, you might want to have a longer back end to balance it out and keep yourself centered between the axles.
It's also because Bold say that the bike will work from anything from a 150 to a 180 fork.
Okay.
So they say that if you're going to run a longer travel fork, then you use those chainstay adjustments to actually compensate for the extra bottom bracket height, and basically sort of like just change it to make the bike ride the same no matter what sort of level of suspension you've got on the back. And talking about the suspension, it runs between 162 and 165 millimeters of rear wheel travel.
Depending on what chip you've got in the back.
Exactly. Bottom bracket can be adjusted to 4 different height settings.
Okay.
Again, I know.
Is that independent of the chainstay?
Independent of the chainstay as well. So the chainstays basically sort of change a few bits, but that's independent as well. And it also comes with an adjustable headset.
Yeah, you've got an angle set.
We've got an angle set in there.
It's in a kind of slacker setting. It's been the head angle's been reduced with that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's running a 160 fork at the moment. So obviously, if you're going to run the longer travel, then they actually recommend sort of change it to a slightly steeper section as well. And the real world differences in the head angle is around about 1.5 degrees of difference. So that's quite significant. Yeah, exactly. And as I said, it's a super long reach on this particular bike as well, and obviously 29er wheels. The other real neat thing that Bold are offering is KS has got a new integrated dropper.
Oh, cool.
So there's a way, and there's a little bolt at the back here which sort of obviously locks everything in place that will allow you to have that sort of really seamless look. So the whole bike is about just integration.
It's a bit like Syntace Lightville thing.
Exactly the same thing. But obviously this is like a single measurement, so there's no sort of like changing that. It's also because everything is completely inside, so you can't really see the shock when you're actually on it. There is a sag setting on the linkage, and obviously that sort of corresponds to the frame.
You're sitting on it.
But to access super simple. It's just like a thumb wheel and 2 magnets to hold this in place.
This sort of plastic cover
thing,
yeah.
And then obviously you can just change everything.
Yeah, and they ship direct, don't they? I think you get the frame or the bike in like a big crate. Like
it's a really cool wooden box with like sort of separate sections, which it's almost like it acts as a stand for the bike as well afterwards.
Okay.
So once you've actually got everything out, you can
display it in your trendy Zurich apartment.
Absolutely, the minimalist apartment.
Are you heading there after this, aren't you?
Absolutely. Yes. Apparently that was part of the deal. Part of the deal. Yeah. So I get a free apartment if I ride the bike. So it's great.
And this one's a SRAM RockShox equipped version. They do a DT Swiss shock.
They do. So this has actually got the new Super Deluxe piggyback, so there's enough space in there for a piggyback. That's cool. So it's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, we haven't said anything about how it rides, but
it's really good.
Where are we going?
I'm going to go with definite thumbs up. It's long, it's slack, it's really good. Tight stuff, not quite brilliant, but as like a bike for proper riding, it's a decent bike.
Sweet.